Good evening, Speed Gaming 2, and welcome to the Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer tournament. We've got a great race for you tonight. We've got a Group G race between TapatioJ and TheAlanHeffley. I'm Drosy. I'm here with Human Mustard. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I can't wait for this match. It's going to be a good one, and I hope everybody has fun.
And we've just kicked the runners off, so they should be starting on here in about a minute. But just to review here, this group's kind of interesting because all of the runners have had their two matches against Johnny Link. Johnny Link's 5-1, which means TheAlanHeffley is 0-2, and Tap is the only runner who got that win off Johnny, so he's 1-1 currently. So Johnny's already clinched one of the two bracket spots coming out of the group, and S Diesel will be competing for that other bracket spot.
Yeah, and S Diesel made it to, I believe, quarterfinals last year, so he definitely has potential to get that spot.
Yeah, and I know Tap's a really good player. I've seen him around a lot too, so he could well be in it. Alan's a bit more of a wild card. He didn't do the tournament last time. He's been devoting most of his efforts to Zelda 2 Randomizer, actually.
Okay, and here we go. It looks like we're going to start World 7, and we're going to start with the best level in the game. Everybody's favorite.
Atlantis. No getting around it, that's for sure.
Who rolled this garbage seed anyway? I mean, come on.
I think his name begins with a human and ends with a mustard.
That guy? Jeez. Of course. And it looks like it's a not that great one either, because we got some bloopers in the beginning, which are never a good thing.
Oof, and a herd of cheap sheeps as the blooper nannies go by.
I think I missed it, but did Alan take a death there?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god.
And another one.
Ooh. Those bloopers are not playing, they're not playing pretty. But it looks like Tap is doing well. He's got his third power up, and he's ready to get this little last section done and get the heck out of here.
Yeah, getting the power-ups is really key. Tap was able to swim after that mushroom and just barely grab it. Alan has been having trouble, and going through a small Mario is just really tough.
Yeah, and he's also probably not as familiar with the level as Tap, and Tap knows to, you know, go into the middle section there instead of the bottom, just because there might be an enemy there at the bottom that you don't want to see. And, but...
That's true. If all you do is play the vanilla game, you're never going to see this level.
That's correct. This is one of the 9 beta levels that we have in this game.
And by far the most annoying, both because of the auto-scroll and the large number of enemies. A lot of the betas have very few enemies, if any.
So it looks like Tapatio got a peek at the end island there, and both... If I'm not mistaken, it looks like both forts are required. It's double locked up.
He didn't want to grab an item from that mushroom house while he was there.
Yeah, I don't blame him. A lot of players you'll see that won't go for the mushroom houses, especially veteran players like Tap. It just wastes about 15 seconds.
Yeah, I was just thinking because it's really early in the game. Like, later in the game, I wouldn't be at all surprised, but this early when you haven't gotten any items yet.
Yeah, especially when the items in the mushroom houses aren't really like the things that you want to get. You can't get a cloud, you can't get a hammer, you can get a bro suit. I guess that is the most helpful thing you can get from a mushroom house. And it looks like Tap did find the end island. And of course, both of the forts are already there, so we're looking good.
So, are the forts not randomized, or is it just luck that we happen to get a World 7 fort in World 7?
Fred must have been sleeping when he programmed this seed, because it should be randomized, but it looks like it's not today, so... And it's usually, not every time, but usually if you see a World 7 fort in World 7, the other fort is going to be the, 7 fort too. but not all the time, so we'll see what happens.
Which means we have Piranha Fort to look forward to.
Yeah, Piranha Fort, Atlantis. We're already looking good here.
Meanwhile, the TheAlanHeffley has made it through Atlantis, so he's now exploring all those pipes.
Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit behind Tap. But there's always room to catch up. World 7... I mean, I believe they got lucky with this World 7. Besides the levels, the layout of the world is actually pretty good. You don't have to go searching for forts.
At least this fort isn't vanilla.
Yeah, they lucked out. Don't worry, it's coming.
Yeah, so now it's like... Do you risk losing the Tanuki suit? No, Tap wants to keep it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. You never know when a level that's going to be faster with the Tanuki suit's going to come up. Not that there's many, but there are a few.
And Alan's still on Small Mario, so he has to be really careful in this Piranha level. Tap just took a hit and lost his raccoon suit going through, but Alan doesn't have that luxury.
So if you use his pause strats... Oh, he got hit by the fireball. And Tap with the Tanuki suit flies right through. Let's see what item he gets.
Oh no. Alan game overed, which resets Atlantis.
He is not going to like that.
As Tap is already on the airship.
Yeah, a start like this can get you very frustrated and throw you off your game really fast. So hopefully that doesn't happen, Alan. He can recoup and get back into this one.
Whoa, high jumping Ludwig.
Only a two-hitter, not too bad. Yeah, you like to see Ludwig with 2 hits because he's one of those guys that can just, you know, randomly give you a super high jump and doesn't really matter if you hit him in the center of the head or not, he's going to hit you.
And any of you who are subscribers to NES Cardinality, get ready to spam those commands in chat.
Looks like Alan's doing much better this time in Atlantis.
Yeah, he got the power-ups, that's key.
Alright, oh, World 4 next, more guy. Congratulations, you win. And it looks like a long one. Basically vanilla World 4 layout.
Yeah, you actually have to start at the beginning, imagine that. Nice dodges there on... Wow. I was sure Tap was going to get hit there, and he somehow gets through it all.
Yeah, that was very nice. Let's see if he goes for swag on, Oh, no, he doesn't get the statue kill. It wastes time, but it looks cool.
I always loved doing that as a kid.
Well, you know me, I go frog suit all the way. Go big or go home.
Hey, well, while we're going through this long world, let's get out a prediction in chat for what the next world will be.
I'm gonna go 6. Let's keep the long ones rolling.
So we'll basically do an over-under. Is it going to be a world higher than World 4 or lower than World 4? So I guess you're in the higher camp.
Yep, I'm the higher. And Alan enters 741 with no power-up, so this is going to be really long for him. Optimally, it's about 1 minute 15 seconds. And Tap's just blazing through. It doesn't work like that, Alan. I'm sorry. He tried to go for the first power-up twice.
Yeah, you're gonna need that Tanuki suit.
Ooh,
oh no.
Tap blind firing.
The switch block was still going. Oh, and Tap is on the coin ship.
Yeah, he clouded the fort. I don't know why he would do that. Because every time you use a cloud right after, it's going to be a nasty level, so expect 7-5 or something to come up soon. Unwritten laws of Rando. Oh, and he gets another cloud, so he lucked out.
But yeah, the bridge is already there at least, so we are on to the ship.
And I'm very curious to see what that fort is. Hopefully Alan plays it.
Also, last chance to get in your prediction bets about what world comes next.
And very nice P-strats from Tap on the airship. Misses that last jump, but that's okay. We got Iggy. Iggy's another one that will hit you for no reason. I hate him. Oh, I'm sorry, this is...
Ah, he's down.
Yep, not too bad.
As Alan is in the second Piranha level, so he's getting pretty close to the airship now.
As long as that Atlantis is behind him, he's gonna be okay. He gets a cloud from the plant, and he's gonna be onto the airship. Oh no, he still has to do a fort. I didn't even realize.
Well, at least it's an easy fort.
Alright, and the world is... World 2.
So some of you are getting pretty good payouts.
And this one has potential to be short. Let's see where this goes here. Depends on, Actually, this is gonna be short no matter what. It looks like it's gonna be 3 levels and it's done. Potentially 2.
Of course, we had to get World 8 fort here.
With 3 power-ups, it's not too bad. The question is he gonna get the 1-cycle door? He'll most likely just take damage and lose the fire suit. Yeah, he's not gonna get it.
And took damage twice for all that.
Yeah, when there's a boo in that last jump of the hallway there, it's kind of hard to miss. Because you want to go fast enough to make the door on time, and if you jump a little too early, you're gonna get damaged.
Alan's got the Starman. Just run, run, run!
He's got it. He's got it. He is playing Ludwig Small. He has 2 hits, so hopefully neither of these 2 hits are super jumps. One's down. There you go.
Okay. Permanently past Atlantis, finally.
We can all breathe. So Tap's playing the army. Is that what they call this? I don't remember.
I don't know, I think of it as tanks and super tanks.
There you go, super tanks. Or no, this would be tanks, I suppose.
Right, because super tanks has a boom boom.
Right. For all the randomizer I play, I do not know any of the levels, because I do not play vanilla. So every time I go in a tile, it's different. I do know this is 7-8. Only because everybody hates it, and for good reason, lots of piranha plants.
Not as one of those World 6 levels, though.
Yeah, no, if you come in small, it could get hairy, but coming in with 3 power is pretty straightforward. Lots of damage boosting. And Tap takes the 3 levels and is onto the airship.
To answer a question in chat about whether Alan can catch up, absolutely. These races can turn on a dime. One runner can suddenly start executing, and the runner who's ahead can run into trouble, and anything can turn around in a hurry.
Oh yeah, I've seen it many times where people could be 5, maybe even more time ahead, and something, horrible happens. Either it's like a hammer bro lock or some kind of level that they're not used to, and it It could all change very quickly. Or if someone gets a hammer, which another one does not, could also affect drastically the outcome.
Right, you see one runner get a hammer and they skip almost the entire world, and the other runner winds up doing the entire world.
Right. And we're about to find out the next world, and it is World 5. And it looks like it has potential to be a long one, depending on where these pipes take you. They cannot
Yep.
get each other, so we know that one of them is going to be the paradox pipe, and the other one's going to be the normal pipe.
And this fort is going to have to build a bridge.
Right, this fort will definitely build a bridge. Not getting bad enemies in the auto-scrolling ceiling room. That's always good. Those crazy hot feet could give you a challenge there. Yeah, use that star, Alan. Don't get crazy.
Yeah, and he'll get a cloud for his efforts, so I'm sure he'll be happy to see that. Oh no,
this
this...
is a mushroom.
Oh, different Hammer Bros. Okay then. As Tap is in 8-1.
And no problem. Got a little hung up there, but nothing to handle. Alan 559. And that was actually pretty good dodging there.
No, that's not... 5-9 is the other auto-scroller.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. 5-8 that was.
Yes, that's one nice thing about Rando. We have taken out almost all of the auto-scrollers in the game. The only two exceptions are Atlantis, which we've already seen, and 5-9, if it should appear, because that's a diagonal scroller, so there was no real good way to get around that.
Yeah, we'd have to modify the level itself, which we have done in some Speedrunners Edition mods, and maybe sometime in the future we will do it here. Another auto-scroller that is left in the game that sometimes people forget about is Cloud Heaven, that is still auto-scrolled.
What is Alan doing in this level? I know Tap skipped it one way or another.
Is this the level he clouded? No, he clouded a 4. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see what way Alan went here.
Neither did I. But in any case, Tap is now one level away from his 4th airship.
Yeah, and I seen in his inventory he has a bro suit. He's going to want to save that for Bowser.
Yeah, that's always a nice find. Oh, and Alan picks up a bro suit there. See if he can keep it for a bit, hopefully.
Yeah, this is the Fort Tap skipped 7 Fort 2. So he's used a cloud on a fairly fast level. I think Tab must have played that level and just clipped it, and we must not have seen it. Because it was required.
Yeah, and if you clip that level, it's over quickly if you get the clip quickly.
Alright, and Tap is halfway done with the seed, 17 minutes. A pretty good average so far.
So what do we have left? 1, 3, and 6.
Uh-oh, there we go. And if you're enjoying this, hit the subscribe button. Do what the king says. We got World 6.
With, what is this, 4F2?
This is 4F2, yep. In vanilla, we usually don't see this level because we use a hammer to skip over it. Tap is taking the bottom route, which is a little slower, but you can get a power up, and you don't have to deal with all those thwomps.
Oh, and Alan just takes a very long dive. Which, unfortunately, okay, right. We got rid of anchors and moving airships in the rando. Another quality of life improvement.
Yeah, anchors will be a random item. Well, random from seed to seed. If it's a let's say mushroom in this seed, it's always going to be a mushroom. Tap find 7-1, trying to skip that with the raccoon suit, which is slightly harder because there's less subpixels that you can hit. No mac and cheese today. So Alan must not know the clips, that's why he's playing these levels. So looks like he's gonna have to play 7-1, but he does have 2 clouds. So he may use one here when he gets there.
And I think Tap got the fire kill on Iggy in the end, so yeah, we didn't see that Iggy takes the full 5 hits.
So Tap entered the level. I don't know if he's looking to take a death, and he accidentally killed that.
Again, for those of you who might be a bit new to Super Mario 3 Rando, the Koopalings can take anywhere between 1 and 5 hits to kill.
Yeah, I petitioned it to go to 10, but I don't know if that's even possible.
I think
Let these players work for their money.
They petitioned to remove you from the game if that were implemented.
I've heard that a lot. I've had a lot of ideas people didn't like.
So Tap's now here as regular Super Mario and gets the clip.
Yeah, much easier with a Big Mario or Fire or a Bro Suit because with the tail there's a certain subpixel you would have to hit, and as big it's like more of a range.
Yeah, as a result of the tail giving you kind of a little bit of floating even just when you do a normal jump. And here's another one of our beta levels.
Yeah, we don't really have a name for this one. I like to call it the Golden Tunnel.
I think of it as the sort of 4-3 lookalike. Or is it more of a 1-5 lookalike?
Yes, to both.
Okay, let's see if Alan grabs his power-ups here.
Yeah, after that World 1, Alan has been doing a lot better. He's on a very good pace now.
Except that maybe he doesn't know there's a power-up there?
We're about to find
Or is
out.
this the No, he's going straight to Boom Boom.
That picks up a hammer. That will be very useful. Not right here, but later on, hopefully.
Yeah, it could be really useful in World 8, for instance.
It actually might not be a bad idea to do the 2 tile and then break the rock, possibly. Yeah, but you don't want to do that because it might break the lock instead. That's a tough one to do. That's a really big gamble.
We're on another beta level, which make you a little bit dizzy if you watch it too closely.
Yeah, my favorite beta level. You just run and hope you don't get hit by that last enemy there. I tend to jump a little bit over it. Cloud Runway. I like that. I like that name.
So Tap is gonna P-wing these Fire Brothers. Doesn't really get him that far, though.
Ooh. Oof. Fire Brothers don't play around. They don't care what you got. See if
And only a music box for his troubles.
Yeah, not very useful in these flag sets because you kind of want to do the bros to find hammers. But this late, it might not be a bad idea just to start skipping some bros. It's getting a little later on into the game. And hammers only go so far.
World 6 is not doing us any favors either in terms of ways to skip through it.
Oh no, it's another long one. This is pretty long seed, it seems to be unraveling. And there's 742. I don't remember Tap doing this level. Did we find out what's in the hands yet? Ooh, hammers. So every hand level will have a hammer at the end, which is pretty good. And Alan's having a little trouble here. He gets it.
Tap checking out this pipe, which unfortunately doesn't do anything for him, so he's gonna have to keep moving forward.
Yeah, he would have had to double hammer in this world, which still would have been good at the beginning, because it looks like that last fort is going to break that lock that is impeding him from hammering. Because the pipe behind the rock would have taken you all the way to the end.
Also, all I have to say about 7-9 is, ooh.
I don't mind 7-9 unless there's a cheap, and then things get a little hairy.
Tap's not going for any of the clips so far.
And Alan making his way to Boom Boom. He's almost there. And he makes it.
Okay, so where is Alan in World 2 here?
Yeah,
oh,
so
did
he went back and did that other fort. That was not necessary, but I mean, either way, it's the same amount of levels. Tap just went around and Alan went back.
Yeah. I don't know if he just really didn't want to do that coin ship. And Tap gets the fire kill on Lemmy there, who was really stuck in an awkward position with the terrain of this room.
And this is what I was talking about earlier, 7-8 Piranha Alley, entering as small with all these Piranha, ooh, and he makes it look easy too. Well, never mind. Never mind what I was saying.
Yeah, getting the Starman's certainly nice.
He's not taking the pipe though. This could get a little dangerous.
Does he not know about the pipe, maybe? Just kind of like he didn't know about the power-up in World 8 Fort?
Yeah, I'm guessing he doesn't know, because if he did, he'd know there's an automatic power-up up there that can give you, you know, it can make you... It can give you the 3 hits instead of... But he makes it. Okay, now he makes it, okay. That boot scared me for a second. It looks like Alan's strategy is to skip all bros and coin ships. As many as he can, anyway.
Which is unfortunate, because some of them have nice things like clouds.
Yeah, they do. But I take the same strategy as Alan, though. I try to skip as many as I can, because on average, I would say it will save you more time skipping them. But this seed, it's not a good idea. But hey, that's rando.
And blink and you miss Morton there. And while we were talking, Tap is almost all the way through World 1, so that means World 3 will be our final one before World 8.
And I believe that was the first world that didn't take more than 5 minutes. Seemed like it was only 3 levels, and that was it. 2.
Well, depending on how many bridges we need to build, we're pretty short as well if we don't need to build too many.
Especially if you have a hammer. If any of the pipes you find are too windy, then you're good to go. You can use the hammer and smash it and go right through.
Especially if we happen to find another hand level and get another hammer.
I think Tap does have an extra one, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. And I'm hoping that Alan knows that hammers break locks.
Yeah, what is it? The 2-3 settings where hammers don't break locks?
Hammers don't break locks is in brackets, and I believe they have a flag for the group stages that are group 2 hammers don't break locks with end cards. Typically, it's just for the bracket stages. We got Star Run on TapatioJ's side. Another pretty straightforward level. Not too much danger here. And Alan at 8-1.
And with us now in the 7th world, let's get a prediction in about World 8. How many bridges do you think it's going to be, even or odd?
And Alan misses the jump to the pipe. Takes a death in 8-1. I think he's considered clouding it, which he is. Not a bad idea. And tapping 8-2. With a cheap.
Ooh. Yeah, sorry, I just saw Alan's bad jump death there a moment later.
Very nice 8-2 from Tap.
No angry sun, just a cheap instead.
I don't know what's worse, actually. I think I might take the sun over the cheap.
Speaking of which, I don't think we've seen Boss Bass yet. I know I'm probably jinxing us by saying that, but...
You might be waiting for
Vanilla
game 2.
Boss Bass.
There he is.
Okay. At least when he's vanilla, you kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, and Randomizer, he could just he can come halfway through the level and then, you know, be in the middle of the screen. He could be flying on top of the screen. You never know where he's really going to come from. He doesn't go hungry here. And it looks like this is going to be a fast World 3 if Tap has a hammer.
I mean,
Which
he
maybe
has a
doesn't.
hammer. Does he want to use it? Oh, and while we were talking, Alan got another hammer suit. We might even get the special hammer message at the end of the level if he can keep it.
Tap clouds through a level, which I don't blame him for, because we're in World 7. You want to use your clouds before World 8, because they're most likely not going to be helpful in 8. And it does look like he's just going to cloud the fort and use the hammer at the end here. He knows that pipe that he's going towards is the pipe to Wendy. And it may not even have a lock in front of it, because there's a bridge that needs to be built there that you could see. And a lock, so he doesn't even need to use his hammer. He's gonna have one for World 8.
So this is pretty nice. Not every rando seed do you get both the Tanuki message and the Hammer Bro message.
Is there any other ones? Oh, Frog Suit message.
Yeah.
For the trifecta.
I have no idea what Fred put in as the frog suit message for rando.
I think it's the original, the Dine on Turtle Soup, or something like that. Care to join me?
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that.
Alright, Alan's in 6-2. 6-4-2.
And in the time it took us to discuss that, Wendy's already down.
Yeah, no bacon cheeseburgers for Wendy today.
Alan also taking the bottom route in 4F2. Remembering that a lot of fort enemies are vulnerable to hammers.
Yeah, it looks like he really wants to keep his hammer, so he's killing every enemy. We got a fort on the first screen of World 8 with 2 pipes. Or no, I think there's only 1 pipe. That's what you want to see, so you know you're never going to have to come out of that pipe that you go in again.
And Tap did take door or 6 fort. Oh, this fire chomp is giving Alan a big headache.
Ooh. There goes his hammer suit. He's gonna explode. Yeah. You don't see that a lot.
Exploding fire chomps.
Yeah. I mean, most people are just running away as fast as you can, but in this level, you can't really... You gotta run up. So, gave him a little time to lose all his fireballs and blow up.
So this will either break a lock or build a bridge.
Oh yeah, guesses for the amount of bridges in World 8, if you would like. We know it is, not 4. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2 bridges myself. I always say 2. Oh, we know it's not 3.
Yeah, and I bet the next fort we do...
And we know it's not 2.
Okay, so it's 1 or 0. I bet the next fort we do isn't the right one. It was 1, and we are on our way.
Yeah, that was a very forgiving World 8. I think I only seen him do 3 levels.
That was an odd number. Congrats to those of you who just got points.
It was 1 midi guy, 1 bridge. And it was the 1 fort that Tap did. I wish my rando seeds worked out that way. And he gets the everyman clip. Let's see if he goes for the top Bowser clip. He is gonna go for it. So this actually wastes time if you go through the Bowser room optimally, but the problem is there's no going through the Bowser room optimally on rando. It's going to take you time, or it's gonna give you a damage, so App's trying for it.
And you really don't want to lose that hammer suit.
No, yeah, if you lose the hammer suit, you're losing about 35 seconds or so, compared to doing the stomp through the floor.
But here we are. Bowser fires some hammers through his bottom side and get your GGs in.
Yeah, great run from Tap. I don't think I've seen him take any unintentional deaths. Routing was on point. Long seed, but he got it done.
And he gets an official race time of 35:45, which, especially given how slow some of those early worlds were, that's a really nice time.
Yeah, starting with Atlantis and getting a 35, I mean, that speaks for itself. Atlantis is almost a 2-minute level by itself. So yeah, really good for Tap. He goes on to 2 wins. He's at 2-1.
Yeah, if he winds up sweeping this, he'll have a pretty good chance at brackets.
Yeah, I think if he takes the sweep here, he will need 1 match against Diesel to lynch his spot up, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's correct, because Diesel already has 2 losses from Johnny.
Right, yep, exactly. So this is a pretty big game for Tap. If he wins this, he could... I wouldn't want to say sit easy, but he's going to be very comfortable going on to the next round of his matches. So Alan is now in the Golden Pyramid, or the Golden Tunnel.
I just realized we kind of need to mark Tap as the winner on screen and all that.
There we go.
I don't know if he wants to chat for a bit while we watch Alan finish, or if he just wants to take a breather. They are going to do a second race right after this one.
I was wondering if they're going to do the second race. I didn't see it scheduled, but I think they are going to do...
Oh, I saw it scheduled. The settings are 2-1.
Okay, gotcha. Maybe I'll let someone else roll the next one. I mean, unless you want another crazy season, I guess I could do it. But I'm sure the viewers wouldn't mind.
I mean, Alan's not too happy with this seed, I'm guessing, but at the end of the day, I don't think Tap minded that 35.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Atlantis, I mean, basically Atlantis cost him like about 10 minutes because he had to play it what 2 or 3 times.
Oh, and Alan's playing this level. I know Tap took an intentional death in here and skipped it.
At least he's going in with fire, though. If you're going in small, he would have had a big problem, but fire, he might be able to clutch this through. He does go up the wrong pipe, though.
Which you just realized.
And so it looks like he's not too familiar with this level. He might not know that he probably should cloud it, but I'm sure he'll figure that out. I'm sure if he takes a death on here, he will cloud. Not too bad of an enemy set, though, for this level. No Paragoombas coming out of the ground, no Cheep Cheeps, no Boss Basses or Suns. If you're gonna get this level, this is the enemy set you want to get.
Well, one more cycle around.
Yeah, this is a very, very long one.
And he doesn't really want to free that Koopa, but I don't think he has a choice.
Ooh. Okay, that works. Oh. Oh no, Alan, don't do that. Okay, I think we're good.
You're almost out of here. You should be good now.
There's no enemies at the end of this level, I'm pretty sure, like after the pipe. Oh, he's pausing.
Make this jump. Just, yeah.
Oh
No!
my god.
No!
Okay, okay. We're okay. He's gonna cloud it if he dies, don't worry, we're good. Oh, where's he going?
You just jumped down that one.
Okay, yeah, that works. He might not want to even mess with that Koopa that's sitting there, though. I don't blame him.
Okay, third time's a charm.
Yeah, thankfully he killed all the enemies on top first, so when he had to go back up, it wasn't too bad. And it looks like Tap is going to join us for a little while.
Ah, yeah, here we have Tap. GG.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, good game, Tap. It was really nice.
Appreciate it. I mean, the only
Besides
thing.
first level.
Oh well, yeah. That now, just getting those, getting those early race shitters out. But oh my god, that pipe behind the rock in World 6. That was a 50-50 hammer, and I was like, no, I don't want to go for it.
I was saying,
I was kicking myself. I was just like, but the hammer ended up being pretty dang useful for me toward the end there. Used it to get to that pipe in World 8, and I can't remember where the other one went, but got the 2 hammers as I went through World 6, and I was just like, oh man, that is a long world, and I played a lot of levels, and seeing that it just went right to the end, and it was a straight shot, I was just like, wow, that's a nice World 6 if you have the hammers for it.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe you were going to find the fort, and then do the fort, break the lock, and then break the thing, but it looks like the fort was all the way at the end anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, that's kind of what I saw, and I just didn't want to gamble it, and then I didn't even do that hammer bro at first anyways. And then I was like, nah, we'll check it for the hammer. And then we got it, and then I was like, no, now I gotta think about this. Like, I kind of, like, I wasn't even gonna consider doing the play because I didn't have a hammer. I'm like, nah, we'll check that hammer bro back there. And I having a hammer, I'm like, oh, now I gotta actually think about this one. And just went with that. I was like, I'll play the levels. We'll get a pipe eventually. And not until the end of the level world did we get any pipe. Yeah. So that was a mess.
Yeah. If you carefully read the Rando handbook, it will always tell you that if you if the rock and the lock are next to each other, it's going to be the one you don't want. So.
Oh god, yeah.
Of course.
I've like bumped into one of them, being like, "Come on, do this one." You bump into it first, and then you use the hammer. It never works.
Oh, that's strat. That's strat I didn't even think of. I gotta try that next time.
Maybe it's the anti-strat. Maybe if you bump the way you don't want to go, then it'll do the other one. Maybe that's it, because like literally I've tried to do that before and it just never works. Maybe, yeah. Do you want to take a gamble to 50-50? Go for it.
Alan actually had 2 hammers coming in here, so he could have double hammered. He could have checked it. If he missed, he could have checked it again.
Ooh. And I was worried about that. I was
I'm
really
not-
worried about that. Sorry.
I'm not sure if Alan knows hammers break locks though. There's a few weird
Hmm.
decisions Alan's made that kind of hints at that he doesn't know the randomizer mechanics too well, like the clips. He's been playing 7.6 and 7.1, and a couple other things. So I'm not sure if he knows that hammers break locks or not.
Things. I mean, obviously, vanilla. You're not even considering that. I mean, maybe the 7.1 clips you would have if you speedran vanilla version, but yeah, a new little caveat. I personally I love the modes that have hammers breaking locks because it adds so much cool overworld movement and planning and that sort of thing, and hammers become this crazy valuable resource all of a sudden that you kind of have to plan your routing around. So I've always really enjoyed that aspect of the randomizer, but for any of the folks that are new to the randomizer, that sort of thing, there's a lot of folks in the Discord and a lot of knowledge that they have about some of the mechanics, how this stuff works. So always worth getting that little extra bit of knowledge for stuff like that.
Yeah, I totally agree with the flag set. As long as end cards aren't involved, I'm down with hammers breaking locks.
Yeah. I was very on the fence about it, but I was just like 50-50. I really don't want like this to be a whiff. I have to do all levels anyways, and I don't know. I was just thinking about everything bad that could happen. That's unfortunate right there.
I definitely agree with
the
you.
balls.
Like, I wouldn't have tried that either, just to make it clear. It's a crazy gamble. It's a crazy gamble, because you don't know how valuable that hammer is going to be later.
And it's like, how many levels are there once you go past the mid-screen roll? So, like, there's the far left, then you have the one-screen transition over, and it's once you go to the right of that, it's the third, basically, screen of World 6. I'm like, there's got to be a pipe over there for me, and it's like, no, that's actually past a couple more levels. It's like, oh, ugh.
And Alan is getting a little stuck up here. Oh, that actually worked. Nice.
Hey, there we go. Let's go, Alec. Nice.
So yeah, now we'll have that nice fast world 1. And
Yeah, the
hopefully-
only fast world.
Well, if he
Oh,
can
but
find
okay.
the right fort in World 8, he can get through that pretty fast. We saw Tap get through it pretty fast.
Yeah, Tap also used a hammer, though, and I'm not sure if Alan knows hammers break locks. Because who knows how many forts Tap would have had to play if he didn't break that lock with the hammer. And
Yeah.
right, I guess we're going to find out now. Oh, he does know. Okay. There we go. Go, Alan. Here we go. Oh, he's playing Fearless, too. He's just running. That didn't work out.
Ooh. Oh, all right. Going for it. I think you can get the height over on that jump if you got the P-speed going. You just got to get right
Yeah,
over it at the apex. If it's the red one, I don't think you can get over at that at all.
You can get over both. It's just...
You get over red? Oh, man.
Yep, you can get over the red one.
Yeah,
You gotta-
okay, okay. I'm thinking a different one, maybe. Yeah, I've seen that before.
And the sun swoops in, misses.
I love in this one the sun behind the background
Yeah.
being real sneaky.
We gotta make it. I gotta talk to Fred. We gotta make it so the sun could like be in the middle of the like world and just like swoop in the middle, or like start on the bottom and like swoop up. I got ideas.
There you go. It's a little evil, but I like it. I had a
All my ideas are evil.
I can't remember the actual level. I want to say it's a World 7 level. I'm terrible at some of them, but I always call it the C-shape level because you basically go from right to left and then wrap around, go down, then you go left to right.
Oh, 5-3.
Thank you. 5. Okay, World 5. So I was wrong in the world completely. But I got that earlier today, and I had just the most evil Paragoomba basically come up from below. It was like a Pokemon using Dig. and it just took me out. I was Small Mario. I was like, oh, come on. Like, I think I got the hit on it too, but then the second hit, or once it got the wing off, then got me back.
Paragoombas are the real boss of Mario 3 Randomizer. Don't let them fool you.
Yeah.
It's not Bowser.
They show up in the worst places.
And they show up in packs, too. You see one, you know you're going to see 3 more.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, and Alan made quick work of World 1.
As long as he can get past Larry.
Looks like they're doing a little choreographed dance, going up, over, under. And there he goes, take them.
Full 5 hits.
I've noticed Alan jumps for all of the wand grabs also.
Yeah, so he definitely isn't an experienced speedrunner or rando player because the wand falls faster than Mario does.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, it looks way cooler though. So
I go for it.
That goes that goes a long way. Style.
I go for it when I have the star, so you can get the upside down grab, but that's about it.
I like when runners can actually pull off the wall jump and grab it off the screen.
That's true. That's real skill there. That's out of my league.
You see that very rarely.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for that all the time now. I'm gonna lose so much time going.
I think I've only seen it twice. I believe Mitch did it in one of his matches, and the Hacksaw might have done it in one of his matches of last year.
That's nice. I love a good wall jump, so I'm a sucker for those. Yeah.
Hacksaw actually came up with a wall jump manip for 6-9 as Big Mario, and it worked really well. Remind me to talk about it later, would you, TapatioJ?
Oh, and Alan has no clouds at this point, so he's stuck doing 7-7.
He should have it in a few tries. I just think he doesn't know the layout all that well, but once he takes the death where he did, he should be okay. He knows what to expect now.
I think that just killed him. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta time the pipe jump right.
He does have a frog suit, right? I think I've seen that. That might help. Maybe he's saving it for Bowser. I mean, that's what I would do.
Oh. I mean, I love it. You're going for jump wall grabs. You're going for frog Bowser kills. Like all the style. It's. I'm loving it.
I get the style points. Flag points that get you far in life.
Honestly, he's getting low enough on lives. I might have taken the 5 up there.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a terrible idea.
I think he sprinted at it. I don't think he did slow down. That's just unfortunate that it turned over to the flower. That was very close to being a star.
This cheap in the sand is going to be a little tricky. It looks like he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Wow, this is scary. But he's getting it.
Oh God, okay. Oh my God, okay. What are you doing to me, Alan? Give me a heart attack.
Yeah, Tap, you didn't see this, but Alan actually game overed in the first world, World 7, and so he had to do Atlantis all over again.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
Yeah, he's been doing really well since then, but that first world, it took him about 12 minutes. He game overed and had to do Atlantis twice, and that first time going through Atlantis, I don't think he's ever played Atlantis before, so he didn't really know what to expect. Took a couple deaths there.
Yeah. You're like, I thought auto scrollers were gone. What is this? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say his biggest problem was just he had trouble snagging the power-ups, and if you can't get the power-ups, you're going to have a tough time as he gets eaten by Boss Bass.
Yeah, I almost missed that first power-up. I kind of missed the initial grab on the mushroom.
Yeah, we saw that. You barely got it.
It got back to where the left side. I'm like, wait, it hit off the It hits off this one right here. I think we get it on the rebound. Yeah, you know what's funny is like I don't know. I've been getting a lot of piranha stages, just like you know, whether it's the piranha ford or that one stage that has the up and down piranhas you gotta get through. Right? Don't know level there, but I was just happy not to see that. But then I was like, oh no, this is Atlantis. It's gonna take like a minute. This is start the match with an auto scroller.
Yeah, I apologize. I told them not to let me do it, but I mean, they don't listen. And gets another frog suit. Double fisting.
I mean, given how that World 6 was laid out, and maybe one of those Hammer Bros had a hammer that I didn't realize, like, that could have been a sub 30 seed, really, if you think about it. That
World 6
took forever.
Alan is thinking. Use the frog suit, Alan. Don't go in, bro, small.
Hey, and welcome to our 71 Raiders from SpeedGaming. We're in the first game of a 2-game set here, so TapatioJ's won this game. TheAlanHeffley's finishing it out, and once he does, these runners will play a second match against each other.
Yep, and Alan accidentally gets damaged and loses the frog suit. Because it definitely was not on purpose, because who would lose the frog suit on purpose?
I always absolutely hated the airship as a kid. I'm not sure I ever beat it without the P-Wing.
Yeah, P-Wing was the go-to when you were 5, 6, 7 years old. I actually think it's much easier with the auto-scrolling off. A lot of
that's
people
definitely
say
true.
Yeah, I think that's what it was when you're a kid. This is the only auto scroller, I should say, that like it kicks that speed up all of a sudden. You're not expecting it, and so I don't know if anybody was like real comfortable with the airship or Air Force when they first saw it.
And you have some really long too that when it's on auto scroll, you can only even see where you're jumping to at the last minute.
Yeah, and then combined with those rocky wrenches, it's just not a fun level.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, watch out for the cheap cheap. You got the mid air cheap cheap here. Oh my god, Alan. Driving me crazy. Alright, you made it through. On to Wendy with no power-ups though. So Tap Fire killed Wendy, so we don't know how many hits she takes.
No, I think she was 2-hit.
Oh, did you? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't he have another frog suit that he could have used here?
Does have a frog suit.
He does have one more. He's saving it for Bowser. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, easy come, easy go on that power up.
And a couple music boxes. Could try to serenade Wendy.
That's true. Ooh, she's heavy. Alright, good. Ooh. I didn't even realize she was heavy when Tap played her.
Yeah, I was thinking she might have been, but because it was only a 2-hit, it was such a quick fight, I couldn't tell for sure.
So does Alan have an extra hammer like Tap did? I think I did see one in there, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he has one.
Okay, let's see his routing through World 8.
I
It seemed to
can't
be
remember.
pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I mean, right there, it's fort right away, pipe right away. So the immediate, like, yeah, and you're getting 2 of the hand stated out of there, so that was kind of nice. Like, you kind of know there's only one of those spots going forward. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Actually got P-speed in this fort for once. It's not typical.
He didn't even take door 5 for the power up, despite being small.
Yeah, no one got time for that.
I'll do that early. I'll do that early in a run. If I have nothing, like if this is the first fort you see, I'll get the power ups there.
Yeah, and even if it's a star and you get the star kill on Boom Boom, you don't
Mhm.
waste any time.
Yeah.
You don't gain time, but you don't waste any time.
It does take that much time, huh?
Yep.
For the star? Yeah, I mean, it's not that much time saved for a star kill. Okay, yeah. I would have figured you would have maybe shaved a second with the star kill on it, but I never really looked.
Could be half a second.
So right there, that was like I was like, definitely don't go up first because I don't even know if I have to do that for it. Maybe that's gonna break the other lock down here because I know this is a two locks to blocking this pipe down here in the lower right of this room. So maybe this breaks the other one.
Yep. So that's pretty good. He might, if he goes straight there, he's good to go. Because this builds the bridge, this level here.
Yeah, definitely not for sure strat, but if there is in World 8, if there is a pipe that's blocked by multiple locks, give it a shot if it's open, because there's a chance that that's your immediate exit.
Yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes of using a hammer early in World 8, and then it just, bringing you somewhere where another pipe is just going to bring you anyway. You want to wait a little bit, do a little bit of investigating first.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely something to where, if you use the hammer too early, then, like, if you're playing the forts and you don't see a lock break, well, maybe that was actually the one that was going to break that lock that you used a hammer on, that sort of thing. So you lose a little bit of knowledge, potentially,
right,
as far as how the route works.
Now Alan just has to find the right pipe here. Ooh, and he gets grabbed.
Stage. Is he gonna take the death? No.
I don't understand why it doesn't, buy him anything to do this level. It was at a dead end.
I mean, he is only on 3 lives. Maybe he wants to conserve him for Bowser's Castle.
But at the same time, everything he's done so far has been a level that stays defeated after a game over, so...
That is true, yep. That is true. Which are most levels, I guess, in World 8, except for the 1 and 2 stages.
Yeah, Mitty, that's absolutely true, too. It all depends if you're in a race as well. If you feel like you're behind, you might start throwing the hammers out there because you need to catch up.
Yeah, sometimes it's really hard not to use a hammer in World 8. Like, you have a hammer in the first, and there's 2 pipes in the first room. You want to just break one if you have a hammer. I mean, why not, right? And then it just ends up being bad some of the times.
Oh no! Lost the hammer suit in the first room. So now it's really just a matter of being patient.
Curious if he's gonna go for the 1-up clip here. Uh-oh, that boom boom, don't even try it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I meant the boo. Boom boom. He still has a chance for a power up here if he goes for it, or he could just go for the door.
Looks like he's... Oh, no, he's just going for the door.
Yeah, it's not too bad of a fire pattern. You get all the fireballs in the first jump, and then 1 at the end, I believe, which isn't too bad.
The one at the end.
I think, actually, that was supposed to be part of the group. Maybe Tap had peace feed while he was approaching that, and it made them group together differently. I think there was one more fireball at the end there. Goes in with the frog suit. Oh, but he loses it.
Yeah, there's a high fireball at the end.
And was the laser active too?
No.
No, okay. Yes, get that boo.
Let's go. Let's go, frog. Ah, dang it. I'm obviously delayed. So.
Yeah.
I saw a frog, I got excited.
He is going for the 1-up clip.
This clip is so well known it was even in Nintendo Power.
Yeah. Yep. I can confirm I have the issue.
As do I.
I will actually be right back. I'm going to use the restroom before we start our next match.
Yeah, good luck on your next match, Tap. And
yeah, I suppose I'll just hop off. That works, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll see you on the other side.
Alright, he makes it over that. He has one more fireball to go. Oh!
Oh no!
Okay, Alan. One more. One more. He is getting that one-up every time, though, so... he shouldn't have to traverse the map again. If he keeps dying. He might consider going down one of the other paths. Try his luck.
Yeah. No, you
that-
can't do the clip here. Now you have to lure the boo away.
That boo is on him.
Yeah, honestly, getting the mushroom might not be a bad idea.
Oh yeah, I would definitely get the mushroom. I'm not trying to mess around with fire in this room, but he's gonna go for it. Nice and slow, Alan. Nice and slow. Let the fireballs come to you. Oh, you know it's there. You know it's there. He might be getting a little frustrated.
Probably just a bit. Though, hey, that one-up does mean you can do this infinitely many times, right?
Yeah, he gets that chance. Gotta keep a steady stare down with that boo. Make sure he doesn't get out of line. Ooh, watch the waffles.
Oh.
He's gathering his thoughts. He doesn't want to take a
he
forfeit
has
here.
forfeited, actually.
He did forfeit? Okay, so that's going to count as a 2-hour time. But I understand the frustration. I've been there.
Okay, now we've marked that. Yeah, that's the thing. For tiebreaker purposes, your times actually count, so there's an incentive not to forfeit.
Right. But Alan is going to take the 2-hour penalty, and we're going to move on to game 2.
Do we need a new race room? So just for an update, you can see the runners have now restarted. They have their new seed. They are readying up. It'll give us one moment to clear out their win and forfeit from the previous match.
Yep, and I will be unleashing it in one moment. All right, so any world predictions for World 1 in chat? I'm going to go with World 7, Reverse World Order. We haven't seen it this tournament yet.
I'm going to go with 2, though. More guy beat me to it.
I'd like to see the Reverse Order or Vanilla Order. One or the other. Odds are the same. 1 in, what, 5,000? So odd. 5,400.
5,004.
Yep. And it happened last year, I'm pretty sure. Both of them.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right, and they are ready to go.
So a lot on the line in this game. If Alan loses, he is eliminated. If Tap wins, he is 1 game away from clinching brackets.
Yeah, he's really going to be going for this win, I feel. We start with World 7 again for the second time tonight.
Again.
I'm really surprised Alan didn't go for the Mushroom House there. Tap went a different way.
Ooh, 2 forts on the same island.
This actually is kind of good. You want to get the forts like in a linear path in World 7 because you don't want to go looking for them. So it's kind of a blessing to get them both right here. He's probably not even going to go for the second one.
Then all your barriers will be out of the way,
Right.
ideally.
And Alan's in the same fort. So no crazy starts in this one.
Well, it's always nice when World 7's laid out in a way that you can just jump into pipes immediately and not have to beat an initial level.
Yeah, it gives you a chance to either find a mushroom house or maybe a plant where you can get an easy power up. Ooh. Alan with the dangerous jumps. Tap is gonna forego that fort and see where these pipes lead. Not a bad idea.
They lead to more pipes.
Yeah, and that's how it goes in World 7, and it looks like that other fort was not necessary.
Good deal.
So we have a really fast World 7 here.
Oh, and a boss bass for good measure.
Ooh, and a hammer. We're setting up for a jet seed here.
Yeah, that is a nice prize to get early. Almost makes you want to go looking for the other piranha.
I wouldn't go that far. So Alan took a death, and he's going back through the fort, and we got a one-hit Ludwig. Ooh,
Yeah.
Alan's kind of close there.
Worth noting that the star does not actually damage the Koopaling, so that was a legit one-hit Ludwig. It wasn't like he was one-shot by the star.
Yeah, there's actually a Game Genie code you could put in to have it so the stars beat the Koopa Kids, but it just soft locks the game, so we couldn't incorporate it into the randomizer. Unfortunately.
And the king thinks he's Frodo.
Ooh, and we got a Jet World 2. Well, you can skip 3 levels from World 2, which is pretty good. We're still gonna have to play at least 3 more.
And some Hammer Bros. Ooh, some chunky Hammer Bros.
With a decent item. We got Alan getting to get his hammer. Ooh.
Yeah, those munchers, you gotta do a bit of a dance. As Tap takes a little hit. I think of this as the lowercase h level in contrast to the uppercase h level.
Yeah, the much harder H to jump. Oddly enough. Alright, Alan is gonna fight his Ludwig fight. Nice easy airship. And that power-up will always be a leaf, no matter what. In fact, any power-up that comes from a big block will be a leaf, unless it's the one in 7, 8, which is always random.
Well, then there are the special big blocks down pipes like the one in Fort Knox that gives you the Tanuki suit.
Right, well that's what I mean, like the ones that in the vanilla game will always give you the same thing, they will always be random. But the ones that's supposed to give you random power-ups from World 4 will always be a leaf. I don't know why.
Huh, I never knew that actually until you said it.
Yeah, many people don't really realize that, unless you've played, you know, thousands and thousands of seeds.
Oh, and here's 5-1.
Yeah, this one can be tricky with the Paragoombas, but thankfully they're giving you a lot of stars to deal with. Ooh.
Oh,
Koopa from heaven.
Bad time for invincibility to run out.
Yeah, on this level, down on the bottom there, there's always something in the sky that's gonna fall on you, so you gotta be, you know, conscious of that. Does anyone go for the item shortcut in the beginning of 5-1? I mean, it's not very likely that they go for it. It's kind of rare because it takes so much time to build up P speed, and you have to have a leaf or a P-wing already equipped. And it's actually
it's not,
shorter.
Not really worth burning a P-wing over.
Yeah. Especially if you have to take a death, and yeah, it gets a little tricky because the only thing you're really hoping for is a hammer. If it's not a hammer, it's a big time waste.
But now we see the difference in settings here because we will be getting end cards on a regular basis. Oh, and I just noticed Tap has an anchor in his inventory. I don't think he used it, so we don't yet know what it is.
Yeah, good tip for using the anchor is always use it assuming it's a cloud, because if it's a cloud and you waste it, it's not good.
And Morton's going to be the full 5 hits.
He's gonna go for the off-screen wand grab, and it looks like he gets it. Saves about 4 seconds. Because he doesn't have to have the animation of Mario falling, it just cuts straight to the King's throne room.
Like that.
Yeah, you do that like 6 or 7 times in a run, and it actually pretty much equates to a cloud or two. We saw DLP go 5 for 7 the other night, and it saved him quite a bit of time, about 30 seconds.
Well, we got another long world here, but at least we'll be getting it out of the way.
And another beta level. One of the actually newer ones. This beta level was added after the original 8 beta levels were added, and then we found this one.
So this was in the code, it's not like Fred wrote it?
Right. Yep.
Because I know the original betas, I'm just surprised that, you know, someone found another beta that hadn't been found before.
Well, I don't know if he necessarily found it, but I know he didn't use it in the first versions of the randomizer that we had. Maybe there was a problem with it and he had to modify the level or something. But, yeah. And it's another spot in World 6 where if you have a hammer, it's pretty much useless, even though it could actually be a good pipe.
And note that the end cards are not seeded, that Alan has a different end card than Tap does.
Really? I didn't even know that. I thought they were supposed to have the same end card. Oh no, there's 4 different versions, I think. Like, Alan has the Tap's end card in his random pool. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I played with end cards, I forgot how they work.
Oh, and that's inconvenient. We are bridge blocked in the middle of World 6.
Yep, here goes a 50-50. One's gonna be useless and break that lock above them.
But hey, we get a Tanuki suit for our trouble.
Yeah, we get a 45-second time sink and a Tanuki suit. Maybe the rando gods will be with them and they'll get a 50-50 correctly. But it doesn't happen too often to runners, they'll tell you.
Less than 50% of the time.
Oh, yeah, way less. 50-50 is just a figure of speech.
But yeah, Alan's on to World 6 now as well.
And I'm sure this is a level that he's not too familiar with. And it could be a tricky one.
I'm
There's
not
some-
even familiar with this. I haven't been in the SMB3 Rando community that much, the last year, so I had totally never seen that level before.
And it looks like both forts were required. There was a lock and a bridge. So it looks like this is a 3-fort World 6. There's going to be a useless fort at the end that unlocks that lock there. And Alan gets through beta level very nicely. This is a very long World 6. Lots of levels here.
And multiple cheap cheeps in this one.
And here's what some people call the 5-3 beta. A lot shorter than 5-3, but the same idea.
Yeah, gotta zigzag through it.
There's even water. Hey, everybody's favorite. Ooh, God, that blooper was close.
A lot more enemies than there used to be in previous versions.
You never want to see bloopers here. It lags everything, and their babies. Alright, Tap is... I don't know what he was thinking. It looked like he was going to use the hammer for a second, but maybe not. He just wanted to use the star here. Or Alan, I'm sorry.
You mean Alan?
Yeah. He might be
Okay.
thinking about it.
No, the star was the one next to that fire flower. Unfortunately, Tap didn't remember that.
And now we're on to 5-7? Normally an auto-scroller.
Yeah, Parabeetles.
Yeah,
I
the
remember-
only level with Parabeetles, I believe, right?
Yep. I remember Nintendo Power butchering some airline slogans like Parabeetles love to fly and it shows.
Oh god, I never heard that.
Or fly the unfriendly skies of Parabeetles.
Hey, I like it. Alright, he's gonna go for the 10 tile. Ooh, that boss bass would have got like 90% of the players. Most people would start running there, and that boss bass comes a little late. That's the most well-fed boss bass in the game.
So does doing the double door there keep the boss bass away?
Yep, going through the door will despawn any boss basses, and it'll change all of the character sets. But even if there was a boss bass originally in this character set, it would not appear after the door switch.
Alan being very careful around these bloopers.
He does seem to understand the way they work, though, doing a little bit of manipulation with their movement. If you're looking, whatever direction you're looking, they'll go the opposite direction. You can kind of get them to go where you want.
And we're on to Lemmy.
Smoky Lady Bear, it does not change the power-ups to coins.
And Alan's doing pretty well here. He's already on to Parabeetles.
Yeah, this is much closer than the last race. Alan got a little familiar, it seems, with the randomizer. He's taking things a little bit more cautiously, which is always a good idea. Not going for power-ups, though. Which is faster, but it's much more difficult to go through the game. It's small. We got World 3 on Tap side. I don't think he has a hammer, so most likely a fort will be forced here. Although in the last seed it was not forced. Alan's going back for more end card. I haven't seen anything great come out of the end card yet. You're mostly looking for hammers and clouds, maybe a bro suit or a fire flower.
So you remember where the 20 was? No, it was top row.
He does have a cloud. Was that from a bro or was that from the end card?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that
I
one
want to
either.
say end card.
It looks
And
like
here we are back in Vertigo level.
he's just making a run for it. I don't blame him. Just get it. Just get it in. If you have 3 power-ups, there's no way you could die just running. And it looks like Tab's in 5-3. We call this lag land right here. Because that's pretty much always fire snakes or the bombs with the fire tails. And Alan is on his airship now. Falling right up behind Tap.
And Tap already onto his 3rd end card. Now he remembered where the star was.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Tap is doing so many end cards. I didn't really see anything too valuable in there, unless I missed that he got a hammer in there. No, he didn't.
Well, this fort is always nice when you have the double power-up. You can just make a run for it like this.
Yeah, and if you wait about 2 seconds, you don't even need to take the damage. You could just take the 1 damage and go in as big instead of small, which is very helpful. And he'll be looking for a star here in this power-up box, which he does get.
So we will get our favorite upside-down orb.
Well, my favorite upside-down orb is in World 8 Fort. That is my second favorite upside-down orb, though. Followed by the World 2 Fort upside-down orb.
Ooh, Alan doesn't quite make it off the screen for the wand grab, so he's gonna have a ways to fall.
And as Alan enters World 4, Tap is leaving World 4. He didn't go for the mid clip here on the ship. That saves a couple seconds, since it's not auto-scrolling. Got another heavy Wendy.
And she's actually big on the Baconators today.
5
full
hits?
5 hits, yeah.
Ooh, oh god. There we go. That got a little dicey for a second. Someone's got to tell Wendy to lay off those cheeseburgers a little bit. Alan making his way through World 3, he sees that there's going to be a lot of levels to do here. We get a frog suit, and we get World 4.
So, what
Potentially a
happened?
quick one.
We haven't seen 1 and 5 yet, right?
1-5, yep. We've got a World 4 fort in World 4.
Might as well get another prediction going since we haven't done one yet. But do you think World 1 or World 5 is next? Spend your channel points here.
And he picks the wrong fort. Which is logical, because you're not going to play this level and then try the other fort, so it was a bait. We get 6-6.
Oof, and he's playing it?
It's forced. You have to play it to get to the fort.
Well, he could cloud it.
Well, then you'd have to cloud it back, though. Like, you'd have to...
Oh, right,
You'd have to
fort in a
cloud.
dead end. That's nasty.
Okay, you gotta be careful here. Lots of... Ooh. Ooh. Lots of bloopers. Got a big Bertha. Those are the sea creatures you don't want to see here.
There we go, frog suit.
Tap knows what's going on. Playing like a pro now. Here we go. Don't get hit. Alright, let's see what kind of business this frog suit could pick up here. Okay. Good enough. Oh!
He really wants that fire flower. Except that he gets cornered between a blooper and a Bertha.
Yeah, I predict he doesn't go for that power-up again. Does he have any more power-ups? Let's see. No, he has an anchor. He's double clouding, it looks like. Actually, he could play the level down there, I guess, and save his cloud.
Oh, no!
Oh my god! That's not good. Okay, so he just wasted a cloud. He's gonna have to play this now with an anchor. And it's a star, that's really bad. Okay, he's gonna use his last cloud. Go in the mushroom house. If he went into the mushroom house, it would have saved his position. He probably should have went into the mushroom house.
He's going down for this power up. Gets it.
Oh, and Alan takes Wendy to the face. Could give Alan a chance to catch up here if Wendy plays nice with him this next round.
Yeah, the problem is heavy 5-hit Wendy is the toughest boss in the game.
I think actually most runners probably prefer the heavy against the non-heavy Wendy, just because the timing is a little easier to get down. But either way, it's not fun.
I guess high jumping Wendy can really throw you off.
Right.
And just a mushroom for all that.
Uh-oh. Ooh, this is tough. Okay.
Yeah, he gets stunned.
Yeah, he got the stun lock. Tap taking another death in 6-6 also. And he's using a power-up. I'm surprised he didn't play the level below the fort.
Yeah, see if maybe that pipe will get you around things.
I believe it should, unless I was reading the overmap wrong.
Oh no, he thought he was swimming under that fireball, but didn't quite make it. Yes,
Well,
he kind of...
I think it's official. You might roll worse seeds than me.
Hey, I didn't tell him to go back to that level rather than trying the other way.
And Tap gets another cloud. So he clouded 6-6 3 times. But he did not have to play it. Alan taking another death too.
Let's see if Tap can remember his way around this card. Yep. Oh, almost. Does the end card protect you against, that is, if you die, do you go back to the end card?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so he didn't waste a cloud.
Yeah, and that pipe would have brought him to the end of this world, so he's gonna be kicking himself once he figures that out. Like, 6-6 wasn't required after the first clouding. And Alan is gonna take another stab at Wendy.
And Tap does another Hammer Bro, gets a P-Wing. Always good to build back up your item inventory after burning it down so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Still only in World 5. Got 3 more to go.
Alan trying for a fire kill, perhaps? Nope, he's just gonna go. He's just gonna use that fire as a extra hit. He's at 3. Oh my gosh.
Needs one more, but
there
we
it is.
go.
Phew, okay. I see. Let's see how Alan takes World 4 in. Again, Alan going into the world. Tap is leaving. But Alan should be up quite a bit of clouds right now.
Yeah, let's see how Alan routes this world.
Yeah, the best way would be to just go right, like cloud past that, do the fort, and then go down, go into the other pipe. But he doesn't know that, and there would be no reason not to do this fort first. Tap's gonna use the hammer in World 1 to skip a few levels.
And that settles the prediction there. Congrats to those of you who picked World 1.
Alan being very careful here on these hot feet. Ooh, they get him though. That's a difficult jump to do. I've died many times there myself. Is he gonna go the other way? No.
Ooh. Yeah, I wonder if he should just go over the top.
Makes it through. Alright, Alan being very careful not to get hit because he knows he might get hit at these fires that are up here. Oh, ooh, this is not good either. Let one fall. There you go. Tap gets a star from the bro. And he's out of World 1. So very short World 1 if you have a hammer. Even if you don't, I think it's only an extra level.
Oh, and Alan gets jumped on by Boom Boom.
Hey, wait. I thought Mario was supposed to jump on people's heads.
I know. He got it backwards, unfortunately, and that was a lightweight Larry.
One hit Larry, and we are on to, what is the last world?
5.
5, yep. Praying for a short one here. The seed had started out with potential, but these last couple of worlds besides World 1 we just did were kind of long here. Alan trying to bait these Boom Boom out.
Eventually convinces those hot feet to jump off the ledge.
It's potentially fast World 5 here. Let's see what happens.
Didn't get us too far.
No. Alright, so Alan finds out that that is not the fort that builds the bridge. But he's going to play 4 anyway first. Which is actually not gonna waste him any time over what Tap did, because Tap played this level also. After triple clouding 6-6. Tap in 7-2 with a really good power up for 7-2. We can just glide right over the hole here. Going into that hole wastes tons of time.
He was even having fun whacking some piranhas until one got the better of him.
Right, Tap is forced to play one bro. Let's see if he plays the other one. I doubt he will. He gets a cloud. Which is the 4th or 5th cloud this game. Oh, he is gonna go for it.
Makes a liar of you.
And Alan gets to the end of the pyramid and takes a death on the hammer bro. So now
Oh, and he's going to need to get over there also. He doesn't know this, but he is going to have to beat that other fort.
Yeah, and 6-6 is going to be in his way, and he's not going to like that. And he takes a game over. I didn't even realize he was that far down. It's not going to affect him any, because he already cleared the fort and will stay cleared. So he is going to go for that next fort this time. Let's see the bad news. Now I'm curious if he's going to take the death and try to cloud it here. It looks like he is trying to die. Or maybe not. It's hard to tell in this level. There it is. Let's see if he's going to cloud.
Here's another beta level on Tap's side, where you just kind of keep swimming up, and up, and up.
Yeah, we call this the waterfall. For obvious reasons, water falling. There you go. It actually used to be possible to soft lock in this level until Fregs fixed it. You can go right over the wall to the left, and it would kind of sandwich you in there so you couldn't get out. That was something discovered recently, actually, that we had to fix. And just like that, Tap's at the end of the world. Going into World 7 airship. In World 7. That's actually World 5.
So we will get Roy at the end. And come on, Alan, you're almost through this horrible, horrible level.
Yeah, Alan did really good in this level. There is an enemy at the end. Hopefully he is aware of it. Alright, it's just a Koopa, that's not too bad. There you go. He just saved about 2 minutes over Tap there.
Yeah, now just beat the fort and you'll never have to come this way again.
Not a bad idea to stop for the power-up either. I think he's out of power-ups. I think it's a leaf. Yeah, he has a music box.
And if you want to get a bet in on the number of bridges, here we are heading to World 8, and you have a few seconds. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go balling and say 4. I've never seen it in real life, so I hope it happens.
Yeah, 4 seems unlikely. Yeah, I don't know how the probabilities work, like how it's weighted. It's clearly weighted towards a smaller number rather than a larger number.
Yeah, well, all I know of is I've been playing Randomizer for, I don't know, what, 4 or 5 years now, and I've never, ever seen it happen. And it's only been reportedly happened twice, and that was this year, like, days apart from each other.
Maybe Fred's making it more likely.
It could be. Okay, so we're going to start off with a fort in World 8, which is always good. Alan makes quick work of that. And he's going to try it for a pyramid again here.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just take the pipe again.
And Tap gets another fort, so I assume he's going to play all 3 forts, and then he's pretty much good to go.
And we will blame Fred that we just got the Air Force and the Navy in their French vanilla location of World 8.
Well, he's not gonna check if that. Oh. Oh, okay. So he knows that's not a fort. Okay, I thought that was a fort for some reason. So we get the hand bridge of pipes. So we know where one fort is in case we have to come back and get it. Yeah, it's looking very linear.
Oh, and there's a hand.
And it's a hand.
Fred!
This World 8 is barely randomized.
Oh, and the hands are giving frog suits.
Yeah.
Okay, nice easy World 2 fort here.
Alright, and Alan makes it through World 4. Looked like he went for the wall jump there, which does save time if you get it. But it wastes time if you miss, so it's... Not many people really go for that.
These airships are so much easier when they're not auto-scrolling.
Yeah, and you should see some of the stuff people come up with. Like, some of the really good runners have really nice P-speed strats for all these airships. Which is really cool to see.
So, Iggy down. And that'll take Alan into World 1, which we know is a fast world.
Ooh, and we get a one bridge.
Nice. And Atlantis!
Oh, thank you. Oh, he has a cloud, doesn't he? Come on, Tap.
I think so.
Oh, he has a
No.
frog suit. Okay.
There we go.
Even better. Even better. Don't get that, Leaf. What are you doing? You don't want that. Yeah, maybe you do.
But that'll resolve that prediction. So that's one nice thing about both of these seeds, only one bridge in each.
I mean, I'll take 3 bridges over Gatekeeper being Atlantis any day.
We didn't even have a Gatekeeper in the last seed.
No.
Yay, lag. I'm sure Alan's gonna absolutely love this when he gets here.
I was just thinking that. I was like, oh my, just to end the seed with the thing he started with. So we started the first seed with Atlantis and ending the second seed with Atlantis. That's pretty awesome. Not awesome for the runners, but awesome for us. Everybody loves to see it.
And assuming Cap can get through this, he does have a hammer suit in his inventory, so he just needs to slip that on and should have an easy time with Bowser.
Alright, and here we go. Pat thought he was going to get a sub 35, but nope. Maybe next time.
Still a chance at sub 40.
Oh yeah, sub 40. Unless Tap has a huge mistake, sub 40 is definitely happening.
Oh, nice clip.
That actually wastes time over doing the stairs optimally, but just like with the other clip, there's no really doing the stairs in Randomizer optimally, because those waffles will hit you. Let's see if he gets the top clip this time. There
Yes. And
Much
after... I just love how long this clip is. You're walking and walking and walking.
Yeah, that's why the vanilla runners don't do it. It just takes so long to walk through that wall.
And hi Bowser, bye Bowser, get your GGs in.
Yeah, so that almost locks Tapatio into. He needs one more match to win the bracket spot. So he must be feeling pretty good right now. See if we can get him in for an interview.
Hey, and the second star even lit up this time.
We're moving on up here.
So, this does eliminate TheAlanHeffley from any chance at brackets, but he does have a chance to still play spoiler in his matches with S Diesel.
And he did much better in this race. Much better.
Hey, we got Tapatio in here. GG's, dude.
Ah, thank you. GG's. Kind of.
So who would you rather have rolling seeds for you, me or Human Mustard, after all that?
I think this is the first Atlantis sandwich we've had ever.
Yeah. Oh man. What? Right at the end. I feel like bloopers added 5 minutes to this seed for sure for me. Like that World 4 was all my nightmares right there. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll just cloud past this. And I got so frustrated after I went frog suit and took the death that I completely even forgot that the pipe was there to the lower right, which would have been the faster way out. It would have been one less level. I was just so blinded by frustration because of that level. That was the worst World 4 I played in a bit.
Yeah, with the triple clouding of 6-6, it was a doozy.
We get another cloud in there. It's just like that was just such a mess. It's like I missed the first step, so I'm like, okay, I'll just go cloud and then cloud back, and then right when I go into the fort, I take like an instant death in that one because of I don't know if that was like a crazy foot or a dry bones. I can't remember what hit me in that fort, but it was just like the little fall off from the candle holder right there. I just like it's the exact thing. I thought about it as I went in. I'm like, I just can't take a death right here. Just don't be reckless with it. And that's exactly what I did. I just ran right into it. I was like, oh yeah.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't go for the mushroom house to lock your position in.
That would have been a play. I just didn't even. I was like, okay, it's a 4. Whatever. We got this. I try not to worry about the forts too much because like if you're in rhythm and even if you're small Mario, like the fort should really be getting that first hit on you before you're able to get through. Except for that one, like if you just have the bad hot foot, if you're running forward, then it'll hit you. But I don't know. That one definitely flustered me, and so I feel like my play dropped off from there on because I was definitely not happy I wasted those clouds and took as many deaths as I did there, but is what it is.
And with this win, you almost lock up a bracket spot. You need one match against S Diesel, and you will lock in your bracket spot with Johnny Link.
Yeah, I really wish I got that time. I didn't lose all that time on that one because that would have helped my average too.
Right.
Because I know there's the potential because me and Johnny split there, so it'll be interesting if I'm able to get the job done against S Diesel. Then 2-5-1s and I'll come down to average. So I was kind of irked about that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, at least it was still a sub 40. It wasn't like a horrible seed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Granted, this seed was actually if played. If I did World 4 properly, like I could easily see 4 or 5 minutes being dropped off this for how much time I wasted in there. So, yeah. So that's gonna have been like a low 30 instead or something. So yeah, not too bad.
And not many bad levels either. Just that one at the end, just Atlantis, and pretty straightforward seed.
At World 8, it made itself pretty clear. There wasn't any confusion in that. No, not too much back and forth. yeah, it was kind of an interesting split with the hand bridge, kind of figuring out that left pipe was where I needed to go. I want to avoid doing that just because I've so many times, you're going for 50-50s with each of those hands, and you got to cross two of them. So I don't know. I kind of and Piranha Fort for Alan. Oh,
yeah, you clouded Piranha Fort, I believe.
yes. I don't need to do whatever fort this is.
It looks like he's out of clouds and is trying to P-wing it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nasty set.
Kissing Piranha's there, and he takes the lava bath.
Dang.
Yeah, World 8 was quite a bit longer than the last game.
Yeah. A lot more pipe transitions too. I mean, it was a pretty good straight shot there. You had to kind of figure out the logic it was giving you, but again, it was one of those ones to where it only, out of the first screen on World 8, it only gave us one exit, and so whenever that happens and I see like multiple forts, that sort of thing, unless there's like a big blockade to one of the forts, just play the forts, get them out of the way. Hopefully they advance to you, and you'll never have to see that screen ever again because there was only one pipe out of there, right? So, that was kind of the mentality I went with that. If that first tank was actually a level, I might have thought about skipping it. Just because it's like, okay, then I gotta play a level, then a fort. So I don't know. Take your chances sometimes with that, but the first one automatic. So
yeah, I agree with you there. Just get the scene done and never have to even think about ever going back there again.
I think that's something I absolutely way back, years ago when I was first doing, vanilla and then getting into the randomizer. I really underestimated how much time you start losing in the overworld when you're doing a bunch of pipe transitions. Like, levels, obviously, like, those are the kind of the main things you think about if you're doing extra levels and that sort of thing. But if you're doing a handful of extra pipe transitions in, like, World 8, that really start to add up. It's almost like doing an extra level, basically, at that point. So, try to keep those limited, but, like, I don't know, sometimes that will bite you too. Like, if you're doing forts that you didn't need to do in that first screen, then it'll bite you. So it's...
Yeah. I mean, it's a lose-lose, telling you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ultimate thing is, if you do the forts, then that you don't have to, like, go back for anything. It's like that screen's done with. So you're able to just kind of put it out of your mind. Now you're able to just focus on hand bridge, screen, dark room, Bowser. And so
right, it's hard to tell if doing the forts early is a gamble or is not doing them the gamble. It's like hard to
right, yeah.
It's hard to gauge.
Absolutely. Yeah, am I actually being risky or being conservative? Who knows? That's the beauty of the randomizer, I think, in some aspects. Like, I think some people, if you're talking about like the end card game or Hammer Bros, going for them, yeah, you're getting extra items, so that's kind of seen as a conservative play. But for I think a lot of people that if they're going maybe a little bit out of their way for it, they're going for the hammers, they're going for the clouds, maybe hammer suit. So it could be kind of an aggressive play at the same time. Like, you're trying to pick up the pace here, So obviously, percentages don't necessarily play out to that, but sometimes I don't know, man. Sometimes I see the hammer bro on the screen. I'm like, this guy has a cloud. I know it. And I go for it. I get it. And I'm just like, yep, I am the man. Like, and then you fail those a bunch of times. You get stars and music box. And you're like, okay, yeah, no, that's...
It's like when you're in World 4 and you see the one bro that has been behind the level the whole time. And then right at the end, when you're all the way on the other side, you're like, he pops out. And you're like, do I go for that? I know it's a hammer.
Absolutely.
but then it's a music box.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Again, like, World 6 in this one was a little tricky. Again, another one that kind of takes a little bit.
And another one that had the rock lock combination too, so you couldn't even hammer if you wanted to there.
No, exactly. Yeah, early enough to where it just take that play out. Sometimes that's for the better because it's like you don't even think about it. It's like it's not even unlike the first seed to where it's like, oh, so much time lost there. Was that the wrong play? And you don't really find out until the end if that was the wrong play. That one is like, okay, well, what can you do?
Yeah, I prefer to have my World 6 as linear and as long as possible anyway, if I'm racing, to be honest.
Ooh.
And Alan is about to enter World 8.
Sadly losing his Tanuki suit, so he won't get to say command.
Ooh! With the missed jump input, pausing is not going to save you, buddy. We all try it. Never works.
I just thought about it. I should have probably kept my timer going. Actually, no, my timer is still going. There we go. So that's the time right now on the run. I forgot Alan said that he didn't have his timer going, so
Yeah.
Timer on screen. We'll get that.
I think he's going to go for that power up there. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, he's going to try.
So for those of you who are wondering, we're at about the 50-minute mark right now.
Oh, I think, yeah, okay. I did start my timer on mine, but I think my my screen's frozen or paused, so it's not picking up. Shucks.
Well, ooh, he was not planning on that high jump by Roy.
Oh, whoa. With the squat. Yeah, Roy's another tricky one. He can hitbox you every once in a while.
That's tough when you get into that low left section right there. You can't really like maybe you could full jump and still get the bop on him, but like that's a tricky
tough,
one.
though.
Right
That'd
there.
be tight. If it's possible, it's definitely tight.
Well, now he's got firepower, so maybe he'll actually get the fire kill on Roy.
I just assume Roy's always going to super jump in the beginning. Keeps everything nice and safe. I'll just wait there for a second.
Yeah, so many times. Yeah, Roy especially. He'll be one of those ones that I'll go for a jump right at him, and then he'll shoot rings upward and hit me immediately. It's like, well, that was a bust.
So there we are through World 7. Now he just needs to get through World 8. And welcome to our Raiders from SpeedGaming 4. Coming over from, I guess, a very long game of SMZ3. I know that's been going for a while, but you're watching the conclusion here of a double header of Super Mario 3 Rando.
He's going to skip both of the forts immediately.
Oof. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is not going to be good.
I don't even know which one actually built the bridge.
It wasn't
that's the mystery. That's the mystery.
At least he didn't get grabbed by that vanilla hand. Though he could have gotten a frog suit. Yeah, how did you like all those frog suits, Tap?
I mean, I was feeling good about it. Like, so in World 4, take that early death, which I hate to do on that whatever World 6. I don't know what level number that is for that one that I continuously died in, but I want to say 6-9. Yeah. Okay.
6-6, wasn't it?
6-6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took that. I was like, all right, well, like I know Mustard's doing commentary, so I'm gonna mess around. I'm gonna do the frog suit, and I've been able to work the frog suit pretty effectively in that level if you get a good line going for it. So I'm like, all right, we'll do the frog suit. Get through the first part. Keep the frog suit alive. Keep it healthy. Am I actually able to get into the water? I'm feeling really cocky as I start to get past like the first blooper. Immediately get hit. I'm like, okay, All right, let's not. And then for some reason, I see that I bonked. I hit the item block up above, and I see that's a fire flower. And greed takes over, and I'm like, I'm gonna get that fire flower. Immediately take another hit, and then I just accidentally didn't. I wasn't holding right, or I paddled too many times or something like that. So I put myself right into the corner, and that's when the blooper got me for the second one. And I just got incredibly frustrated. I didn't no other word for it. I was like, I can't believe I just took that death. And now, and I kind of realized I was limited on items. This is a really real pain of a level. I knew that the bloopers were all about and did you see at the end of that stage that there was a single small baby blue or baby from Bertha there that was just still? I'm like, yeah, that's how I felt about it. It's like there's some weird shenanigans going on at that stage.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, it was still. I was like, I've never seen one just completely stopped before. So
Yeah, and at that point, after you beat 6-6 and you after you beat the fort, the guy with the cloud came back. So if you didn't know about the pipe, and if that wasn't a cloud, what was your plan there? I guess you would have been forced to do the level and then get the pipe.
Just go for it.
Yeah, he just happened to come across and be a cloud.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, because I don't know. I was so, and it was silly of me because I knew what the layout was immediately. I went right to the pipe, that sort of thing. I knew there was one that was right next to the airship toward the end of the level. And I saw it when I first scrolled over to that side of the screen that it was in the lower right. So it's like, okay, it's another level, that sort of thing. But once I took those deaths, the only thing I was focused on was I gotta get through this. And I just really bad blinders to have. Really bad blinders to have, honestly. It cost me a lot of time, a lot of deaths, and a lot of frustration. I honestly probably play that whole seed a lot better if I just ignore that a lot more effectively, but is what it is.
All right, so I think Alan beat the fort that he needed to build the bridge. Yeah,
with a little excursion to the Angry Sun version of 1-2 in the middle.
Bike Fort was a bridge builder, okay.
He finally gets grabbed by the hands after passing him 7 times.
Might want to take an intentional death here. No, he's doing it.
Only one extra right now. I mean, granted, the fort's already done. Yeah, the fort's already done, so... Actually, yeah, maybe not even a bad idea to take the game over and reset your lives. Because I don't think there's any level progress that you'd be missing.
Yeah, that 1-2 was in a dead end. And the lock he broke will stay broken.
Not even waiting for the mushroom, he's just out of here.
Well, he's through.
Let's see if he gets grabbed by the second hand. Or the first, I guess it would be.
Was that the vanilla hand?
Oh yeah, let's not forget what level's the gatekeeper. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Totally forgot.
That was crushing. I'm like, I gotta add a minute to this run now? You kidding me? And it almost took me out. It was almost more. It was like a minute and a half because those bloopers lagged that screen so hard. That was...
All right. Alan's gonna find out. The gatekeeper. I heard the sigh. I think I heard him sigh.
Oh, and he didn't get the power up.
Alright, come on, Alan. Only one more level. You got this.
Yeah, I can't believe both halves of the doubleheader had a forced Atlantis.
Oh, God. Let dodge. Jeez.
Wow.
Holy cap.
That was some fancy swimming.
Wow. Yeah, I just saw that. Oh, wow.
Oh, and lands on a muncher.
Nifty moves. Oh, no.
He has a bro suit. He is going to use it.
That's unfortunate.
That's okay. We got to get through this level. That's all.
Oh my god, Juke's like
Yeah.
Barry Sanders though. Oh boy, he popped the hammer. Okay, let's go.
Ooh. He ain't gonna do the dodge for the big Mario. No.
Mm.
Oh gosh. This is also the only levels with golden cheap cheeps. Can add that in there.
Oh yeah. Huh.
And I don't think golden cheap cheeps were used in vanilla, right? I don't think they ever
No, I
appeared.
don't think so.
Alright, he does get the power up. We're at the end of the stage here. Kill that Cooper. Thank you. Okay, okay. I don't remember what this last enemy was.
One of those high jumping
Nothing.
cheap cheeps. No, it was a cheap cheap there.
Oh,
It
is that
just
what it was?
immediately jumped off the screen.
I must have blinked and missed it. Alright, Bowser's Castle.
Gets a 1-up for good measure, and as long as he can keep getting 1-ups in here, he should be fine, because otherwise Atlantis will respawn.
Yeah, we do not want that.
Oh yeah, Taps, those were some nice clips you got in this trip through Bowser's Castle.
First time in a long time I've gotten both clips. Yeah, I've been just not getting those lately. And I think both the races I had before with Johnny, I don't think I got clips in either one of those, and that kind of cost me a little bit.
Yeah, that top elevator clip can be frustrating if you miss it a bunch of times. I've been just going to the door myself lately.
Yeah, it's usually like 3 tries, 3 tries, and get out of there. But yeah, it's the thing is, it's kind of been combined too. It's been not getting that last clip, and then getting just the worst fireball section.
Oh no!
Oh.
I almost threw to Bowser and he got hit.
Ah,
Yeah, it takes a fireball to the face. Now he has no power up. Ooh. Takes a laser. He's on his last life here. He knows he knows he's gonna have to play Atlantis if he takes a game over.
So
use the
he
star. Come on.
forfeited but accidentally hit dot done.
Okay, he could we could fix that.
Yeah, you're a mod in there, Human Mustard. But yeah, unfortunately that's going to do it for him tonight. And he already said going in that he wasn't going to have time to interview afterwards. But yeah, well, we're getting that squared away. Tap, do you have anything else to add tonight?
I mean, obviously, as always, thank you, SpeedGaming for hosting the tourney. It's been nice over the years that we've always kind of had a place where all the stuff gets restreamed. So it's awesome that you guys are able to come out. Thank you, obviously, Drowsy Human Mustard, for the commentary. Much appreciated. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to hop on the comm myself sometime soon here. I've been kind of itching to get back in. Trying to help out.
It would be great to have you in the booth. And in the meantime, thank you for joining us. Thanks to both our runners. Please do give them a follow. And
our bot is working now.
yeah. Well, I refreshed it a while ago after that previous problem, so.
All right.
Yeah, good game, Tap, and I can't wait to watch your games against S Diesel. Those should be good ones.
Yeah. Good old, that's... I want to say Diesel was around 21, 22. Can't quite remember now. But definitely a name I recognize amongst the community, so it'll be fun to get in that match, and looking forward to who knows? I mean, hey, Mustard, I might even see you in bracket, man. We'll see.
It wouldn't be the first time.
No. Yeah, you stomped me last time, didn't you?
I don't know about that. I get lucky.
Maybe. No, we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys very much for having me, and hope you all have a good night, and looking forward to some matches. Do we got anything coming up tomorrow?
Yeah, actually, I was going to go into that. We have quite a few coming up tomorrow.
All right.
Starting off, these are all going to be on SG Main, in fact. Just regular old twitch.tv/SpeedGaming. Starting at 3 o'clock, we have a doubleheader of JLo versus Prior 57. That will be followed immediately at 5 by the kickoff of brackets for the Link to the Past Randomizer 2021 tournament. At 7, we have another SMB3 rando. That time, the legendary Mitch Flower Power against Demon Battler. And then wrapping it up at 9, this is all on SG Main, we'll have Super Mario 3 rando, MIDI Guy DP versus Boog2 the Man. So, got a whole afternoon and evening's worth of programming here. Definitely tune in and be sure to give the SpeedGaming channels a follow.
Yeah, it's going to be a packed couple days. Can't wait.
Yeah, groups are really in full swing now. Some of the groups are almost done. Some of the groups haven't even gotten started. So, should be a lot of games coming up.
Yeah, we got a lot of matches to get through this year.
All right.
But yeah, I think that'll do it for now. Human Mustard, it was fun doing comms with you.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun. I've been dying to do some comms. I just haven't had the time, but hopefully I could fit a few more in.
Hope so. Hopefully I can too. This is the first time I've commed SMB3R in quite a few months.
Yeah, I think we make a good team. We'll have to sign up together again.
Sounds good. And I think that's all we've got for you, though. So thanks, everyone, for watching, and have a great rest of your evening.
Yeah, have a good night, guys. We'll see you soon.